Hi everyone, hello, welcome to Goddess Renaissance. My name's Danielle and I am a goddess guide and holistic healer, and I do intuitive tarot readings, and I also do holistic healing sessions and also goddess guidance coaching sessions over on my website, which is goddessrenaissance.world. I will leave all the details below. And today I've been guided to come on and do a tarot reading. Apologies, I haven't been on for a little while. It's been quite busy with client work, and I've been running my program, Phoenix Goddess program, which is just finished. So I haven't had very much time to come on YouTube, but I do intend to do a lot more readings. So if you like this video, please leave a comment below. I would love to hear your feedback. And I do, as I say, I do intend to do more readings coming up in the very near future. So if you've got any suggestions or if you've got any requests for any kind of topics that you want the readings to be on, I do read from a lot of goddess tarot and goddess oracle decks. I will also leave the decks that I use for specific readings underneath as well. So I'm going to start off with I've got the Kris Waldherr deck, the Goddess Tarot. I'm going to do a little bit of tarot first and then go into some oracle messages. Now I do read intuitively. I'm a psychic and a claircognizant, so and also a channel. So I receive messages for the collective or for whoever's drawn to this reading. Receive them from your high guidance, and I will channel them through. So the messages might not be a strict traditional meaning of a tarot card. All the cards have to be read in context of the cards all around them. So just bear that in mind if you are looking at a card and you know of a different meaning. Perhaps I am channeling, so yeah, just be aware that it is intuitive. Okay, so I'm just going to pull a few cards to start off with, and whoa, that one wants to come out, and see what messages are coming through. Oh, lovely. Okay, I'm going to start with these three. So right off the bat, we've got five of staves, which is 5 of wands here. So this card is a lot to do with internal conflict. So this is coming out in the like very recent past, or perhaps the energy that you're just coming out of now. So there's definitely been an energy of going through some kind of internal conflict. These women here all represent aspects of the same woman, of the same person, all kind of sort of fighting with each other under the sun, so under sort of a hot sun. So sorry, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, it was just my cat. It's to do with there's perhaps been an internal conflict around how you want to express your creativity, because wands is also to do with creative expression, passion, sensuality, sexuality, that kundalini energy, that fire energy, that sort of passionate fire energy that fires you up to do things. So if you have been perhaps feeling pulled in different directions, or one part of you wants to do something but the other part's kind of judging it and saying, no, come on, we've got to go over here and do this job now, or we've got to go and do this other thing, know that split energy, that kind of internal conflict might be starting to come to an end. We've got 8 of Pentacles here, which, so also I don't feel like that is meant to be in reverse either. Sorry, I do get I don't read reversals strictly if they come out unless I'm guided to. So in this case, I don't feel like that is. This is actually to do with your coming out of this 5 of staves energy, moving into this 8 of Pentacles energy, where there's going to be this, I'm hearing like industrious output from you from now on, like in whatever and this is a very creative card. You can see this woman's painting, so this might be for someone who is an artist of some description, a painter, so it could literally be something very artistic, or it could just be you have some kind of creative project in mind, and you're finding the confidence to step into that and to start like actually putting like pen to paper, or to start really like making it happen. Like being industrious, being quite hardworking. Pentacles is all to do with work and money and material things and abundance and seeing things manifest on a physical plane. So it's the earth suite. So you've got the cups, which is water. You've got earth, which is you've got cups, which is water. You've got pentacles, which is earth. You've got wands, which is fire. So we've had this fire energy, and now it's coming down to like use that fire, that passion, those ideas, and like putting them into like grounding them and actually seeing some results on the physical plane. You've also then got, followed by that, you've got 9 of cups. So whatever this is that your this 8 of pentacles project, it's going to be very satisfying. It's going to be very emotionally fulfilling. Cups is all to do with, is linked with the element of water, and it's to do with the emotional body and the emotional realm, and the heart center, the heart chakra, and a sense of love and peace and fulfillment. You can see this woman here with like, she's got her nine cups all lined up on the fence and this rainbow in the background. And it's kind of it's a case of like, it's very 9 of cups, or the 9s in a lot of the decks are a card of being quite self-sufficient and quite independent. So if perhaps you've been trying to become self-sufficient, perhaps in your business or something like that, become financially independent or emotionally independent, or something along those lines, this is definitely saying like that is going to come about. You're going to be very satisfied. You're going to be very emotionally fulfilled from whatever this venture is, whatever this work that you put in, and start to like see physical things start coming out as a result of that work, as a result of that effort. Wow, yeah, so 3 of Pentacles, absolutely. So a lot of Pentacles here already. So 3 of Pentacles in this particular deck, you can see it's like the Taj Mahal. So it's kind of like this project, whatever this is, whatever this work is that you're doing, this 8 of Pentacles. This is like your life's work in a sense, because the Taj Mahal was, it was built over an extremely long period of time, and it was really, but the other thing is it was built for love as well. So I'm sensing that whatever this is, this project, it's a passion project. It's something that you absolutely love doing. You get, like I say, a lot of emotional satisfaction, and it's sort of your life work. It's going to be a hugely rewarding, hugely fulfilling, leave a legacy. So this is quite big. I'm going to see if there's any other tarot cards. And then I'll pull some oracle cards after this. Goddesses, are there any more tarot cards? Are there any more tarot cards? Any more tarot messages? Any more tarot messages? Maybe not. Oop, there we go. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely. Yeah, the sun. So gorgeous energy. This is all about, just a huge period of excitement and optimism and things, manifesting things on the physical plane again. Seeing results from your efforts, seeing just a beautiful sunny, like if you just think of summer and the energy around summer and the sun, and when you see the sun come out, it's like, this is what's going to happen in your life. This is what's going to happen with this 8 of Pentacles project, whatever that is, whether it's a new business, whether it's a new creative venture of some sort, something that you're pouring your heart and soul into, and feeling a lot of emotional satisfaction from. You're absolutely going to be shining your light. It's very linked with solar plexus energy, so it's you shining your authentic sun out into the world, and feeling that warmth coming back. So it's sort of like you're building your Taj Mahal, if you like. You're building your personal castle, your personal legacy, your personal like putting money in the bank. It is to do with that sort of thing as well, but it's a bit more than that. It's not just sort of a job that you just do that sort of pays the bills, or just is a little bit of tidy income here and there. This is you're investing in yourself and this project, whatever this is, and it's going to return for you. And you've got this beautiful sun energy here shining its light on this project for you, so that you're going to really be able to, it's like it's going to bloom, because that's plants need, they need that sort of rain energy plus also the sun in order to grow. And so this is spirit's way, or this is your guide's way, if you've been drawn to this reading, of saying like the sun is going to be there. Like, don't worry now about the sun. Like at the moment you're sort of like, this is sort of the opposite energy to Five of Staves. Like here it's like you're getting burnt out, and there's like the sun is so hot that it's causing this sort of conflict. But with the sun major arcana card, it's saying like you are, like you're not too much, or you're not enough, or whatever these different parts of you have been saying. Or like don't sort of worry about whether it's going to support you or any of that kind of stuff. Like just do the work. Like do what you're meant to do what you love, do what brings you emotional fulfillment. Nine of Cups is kind of the energy of like, I don't really need anyone else to make me happy kind of thing, like it's like my cups are all in a row, I pretty much have everything here. Like, okay, maybe you don't have, I don't know, maybe it's a relationship that you're after, whatever it might be, and like that is lovely. But like it's kind of coming into Nine of Cups energy is really beautiful, because it's like coming into finding a sense of that inner love and that inner emotional resilience and fulfillment from within first, and then that attracts everything that you want to you from the outside, like on the outside, once you kind of come into that like that kind of really beautiful resting place. Like you can just see she's really like at peace. She's just looking at a ninth cup going, look at all these beautiful things I've manifested. Look at all my cups in a row. Like, look at all these things that I've got in my life. Like it's an energy of counting your blessings. So whatever it might be that you're in conflict about internally at the moment, and whatever it might be that you're trying to call in, whatever this sort of legacy is. Now this could be anything from, like I say, a project, a business, like a marriage, a relationship, anything. It is saying that the sun is going to come out. The sun, it's like I'm hearing that song, the sun is gonna come out tomorrow. That's about him. I think it's from Annie. So apologies for singing there. But that's the energy. Like, so you might have been in a bit of conflict recently about like, what am I gonna do, and when's it gonna happen for me, and why is nothing working out, and should I do this or should I do that, or all of that. But it's definitely saying like, if you can do the creative work, I definitely feel like it's some sort of creative project that's going to come through. Whoa, okay. Wow, okay, so we've got 2 fours off the bat. So 4 of Cups and 4 of Staves, or 4 of Wands. So basically what I'm picking up from this is... okay, wow, amazing. So essentially this is incredible reading for whoever this resonates for. You've got a beautiful, exciting time coming through, because this sun and this 3 of Pentacles, whatever that's related to, whatever the sun is going to be shining on to bloom in your life and to bring about this like legacy project, this I mean, it could be literally a building, it could be a house that you've been renovating or wanting to buy or something, or it could be it could be, like I say, a marriage or project. But whatever it is, it's like 4 of Cups can be the card of boredom, but it can also be a card of like overindulgence, or like kind of too much, almost like a binge kind of card, like, or just like a general energy of like, or like being hungover after celebration, because it comes after the 3 of Cups, which is all to do with celebrating. So I feel like, and it's interesting because it's come after 3 of Pentacles. So I think in this case, it's kind of like you're gonna get I'm hearing money. So if for some of you this inner conflict is around like, how are you going to make money, or how are you going to, what job to do, or maybe like struggling around which job or career option to go into. But it's like you're going to have so many offers, and you're going to have so much work, and so much, like, so many pentacles, so much money, or so much abundance in some form. So many, say maybe if it's a business, it's like you'll have so many bookings, or you'll have so many clients, and you'll end up going out on loads of client dinners or something like that, and getting really, really like, you know, it'll feel like too much, and there'll come a time where the sun it'll just be so intense, and it's been shining on you so much that you're kind of like sat under this tree like, whew, like, oh my gosh. And it's like the universe like is trying to give you more, like there's this fourth cup coming, but you're like just so, you've got these 3 cups here that you've just drunk from, and you're like, I don't even think I can look at another cup, like I'm doing enough, like it's too much kind of thing, like so much is going to come in, it's going to kind of bog your head. Now, for those of you who, I did mention when I was speaking about the 9 of Cups, I picked up that perhaps one of you might be a little bit sad you're not in a relationship, or you're kind of trying to manifest a relationship right now, and that 9 of Cups energy, it doesn't speak of a sad energy, to be honest, even though it's often, like I mentioned, it's a single person energy, but it's from quite an empowered place of like, you know, I'm emotionally fulfilled on my own, I don't really need anyone else. So if you're in that place but you still have the desire for a relationship, like as like when, like if you're in that kind of open-minded place of like, when the right person's going to come in, they will, but in the meantime I'm perfectly happy like being me and doing my own thing, and I've got like all these other things to be emotionally fulfilled about, and like, you know, a relationship will come in whenever. So if that's you, I'm getting the 4 of staves, so the 4 of wands here. So there's definitely some kind of foundation, like some kind of, okay, hold on, sorry, I'm getting, loads of information through, because there's 2 different strands of people I'm picking up on here. So for one of you, it's if you're looking for, or for some of you, it's if you're looking for a relationship and you're wanting to bring that in, then that is definitely going to come in, and it's going to be a very serious relationship. So 4 of staves or 4 of wands often speaks of some kind of commitment. You can see this couple here, they're kind of like in some kind of wedding ceremony or something. So you'll know when you meet them, it will, or if you're in a relationship at the moment, it might speak of it's going to ascend to a next stage of commitment. So maybe you'll get engaged, or you'll move in together, or you'll buy a house, or you'll build a house. You know, 3 of Pentacles is very much working together to, you know, build your future, essentially, to build something stable, to build something that's gonna, you know, see you through your life, sort of thing. So the 4 of wands speaks of similar things. It's also often a card of twin flames. So if you, I'm not going to go into that. Sorry if you don't know what that is, don't worry. It's if you feel like you are on the twin flame journey, by all means, this could be, take this as a sign that you might be coming into union with your twin flame. Because it can, the 4 of wands is very much a twin flame card. But if you don't, that's totally fine. Don't worry about it. It's just a sign that you might meet someone who is like, I'm hearing like a kind of, you're going to build a foundation with, you're going to build a future with them. And that's very in sync with 3 of Pentacles as well. It's like you're going to build your legacy together. You're going to build this beautiful foundation together. These cards are like just absolutely gorgeous. You know, so there's just this real lovely future and strong foundation energy kind of coming through. Phew. Wow, that is absolutely gorgeous reading. I think I'm going to leave the tarot aspect there, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards now. So let's have a look. I'm going to pull a card from the Froud Fairy Oracle to begin with. Wow, that's a lot. I'm going to take the one that's come out here. The Singer of, yeah, exactly. The Singer of Initiation. So that's absolutely the energy that I'm getting through is this initiatory energy, this like you're going to be initiated into something, like you're going to, and that initiating energy is with you. So whatever you need to work on, whatever you need to initiate and start, you know, this 8 of Pentacles energy, whatever you need to be focusing on and working on, being industrious about, you know, sort of investing in. You can see this card is just like beautiful. She's got, you know, all the flowers around here, and she's just happily working there out in nature. You know, and then this whole painting is sort of, is coming about. so I very much feel, and then, you know, with Three of Pentacles as well, about putting that foundation, creating that legacy work, and the Four of Wands, this is just backing that up, you know, Singer of Initiation. It's definitely ushering you through into that energy yourself, of feeling like, yeah, I can grow, I can initiate this, I can grow this. The sun is gonna give you that you know, that like, I'm hearing like that kind of masculine push, like that kind of yang energy, like where you might have that sort of very you know, very feminine, intuitive energy. Like you're going to get that like bright, masculine, linear, decisive yang kind of push from the universe to like initiate you through into this kind of, I guess, like new stage in your development, or next phase in your development, whether this is, like I say, whether it's a business, whether it's a creative venture, whether it's a marriage, building a house, anything, however it resonates for you, you'll know what it is that you're trying to initiate. You'll know if there's something you're trying to plant or trying to do or trying to figure out. You're gonna come into that. You're gonna be able to start it. You're gonna be able to initiate it. That's what the Singer of Initiation is saying. You're gonna hear the song. So some of you might be songwriters, or you know, you work really well with music, or you work in the music field or something like that. But I think it's more sort of metaphorical. Like it's more saying you're gonna sing your song. You know, you're gonna like sing your own tune, and come into like your authentic voice kind of thing, and know what you want to start manifesting in your life, and how to do that, and how to make money. So this whole energy of feeling under pressure and under this like boiling sun, like, oh, I've got to decide now, like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? You know, that's going to drop away. Like you're going to tune into your inner voice and like come into this beautiful, calm, creative spell, you know, and start initiating what it is that you want. And it might mean playing around, you know, it might mean creating some different things and trying a bunch of different stuff, you know, like Nine of Cups can speak of, you know, like you've got lots of different cups on that thing. There's lots of different things that make you happy, and that's okay. Like you don't have to necessarily pick one thing if it's going to be at the exclusion of other parts of you that are going to feel cut off or something. Like, you know, like if you want to be sort of multi-passionate creative and have lots of different things that make you happy, embrace that, you know, do lots of different things that make you happy. You don't have to like pick one set linear path and go down that and only do that for the rest of your life. Like, you know, this Nine of Cups is very much about like there's multiple things that make you happy, and also maybe recognizing as well that like you like I'm sensing for some of you this might be related to like job and work, and so it's important to not put all your eggs in that basket and expect all your happiness to come from a job or from work. Like sometimes that's just the thing that puts bills on the table. Like I've got my own business and I have had it for almost a year now actually, but I have up until fairly recently, and I still do the odd hours here or there to help out a friend, but like up until fairly recently I was still working part-time, and it was just a job to put bills on the table. To put food on the table, and to pay my bills, you know, and I did, you know, I did some other creative things, and I do the odd like supper clubs and stuff, which is also stuff that makes me happy, and I do my tarot readings and this business, and so it's like, you know, recognizing that, and I do a bit of travel, and I write as well, so it's like, you know, this Eight of Pentacles is kind of not just like I'm hearing, oh gosh, this is quite strong, so apologies for the rather stern message, but they're kind of saying all work and no play makes is the saying go something like all work and no play makes Sally a dull girl, or something like that. I forget the name, apologies, but it's like that idea of like if you're just kind of killing yourself to like work and you're kind of cutting off and deny, like you're putting yourself under pressure and you're sort of like denying these other parts of yourself that need like creative expression. The message I'm getting very strongly through, and with this singer of initiation, and there's no coincidence it's called singer, you know, it's like sing your song, like do what makes you Nine of Cups, do what makes you happy, do other things that make you happy, do your creative work as well on the side, you know, like, yes, don't, like, I'm not saying like go leave your job and like don't have any money and just be creative, but I'm also not saying like, oh, you know, doing some kind of creative thing isn't going to pay the bills eventually, because if you keep persisting, which this Eight of Pentacles card is about, like that you might not have seen any results yet, but like keep persisting, you know, like keep being industrious, like keep doing the work for the joy of the work, and eventually you'll build your Taj Mahal, like you'll build your legacy, you'll build your, you know, your big your big dream house, or your big, you know, investment portfolio, or your, you know, beautiful marriage, or whatever it is, whatever it is you're, you know, striving towards or wanting to manifest, you'll build that up if you keep going, because the sun is going to shine on you. You've got the singer of initiation energy coming through. It's a very spiritual card, as you can see. There's a lot of like purple and blue, and I think that with the blue there, that's very much linked with the throat chakra, so it's very much to do with like expressing yourself, and like I say, singing your song, getting your stuff out there. You know, don't kind of worry about like how people are going to take it. Just put it out, you know, just initiate, get going, get started. That's that initiation energy. You're being initiated to do this for a reason. You're getting the impulse to do this for a reason. So okay, they want me to pull I'm going to get another Faeries Oracle one. Okay. Yeah, that's too many. I can't pull those, but I'll take the top one. So yeah, Nellis the Alchemist, beautiful energy as well. So there's definitely a process of alchemy that needs to happen with this sort of, these different facets of yourself, or these different aspects of yourself that are currently fighting a little bit. Now you need to go, you'll know yourself what that is, but perhaps you need to go in and do a little bit of maybe it's like inner child work or shadow work, or tapping into your, maybe even just some stream of consciousness journaling to kind of see like what suppressed parts of you need to be reintegrated back in and alchemized back in to so that you can feel whole and can move forward with what you want. So that's very much the essence of shadow work, is that there's parts of you, probably quite creative or artistic parts of you, that you judged, that, or someone judged, perhaps a teacher or a parent or something like this, a figure of authority when you were younger. They judged that part of you, or you somehow ended up judging that part of yourself, and you cut it off from yourself. You sort of denied it, you suppressed it in some way, you told yourself it was bad because perhaps you'd heard that from other people around you, or they cut that part of themselves off. And there's an alchemy that needs to happen to kind of like bring those parts of you back online, so that you can find this happiness, you know, and so that you can do this creative work, whatever that is, you know, and build your legacy, and, you know, create this foundation for your future. Number like four of wands. I mean, if this is not to do with a relationship, it can be to do with, you know, just building a foundation even for yourself, or building a foundation of business, or a business partnership, or something like that, or a creative partnership even. So fours are all about foundations. So there's like an alchemy that kind of needs to happen first. There's in order to like come into, you can see she's got this beautiful like crown here and a wand. So it's like you can call on this energy that's available to you to like you know, to really come into your own sovereignty. That's the process that needs to happen. Like you need to alchemize those bits of yourself that have felt perhaps disempowered or not allowed in some sense. And yeah, there's just a piece of work that might need to be done to kind of bring that back online. And once that is, then you'll be able to create from this free place. You know, you'll be able to step into that. Okay, I'm gonna pick a animal spirit message now. What animal spirit have we got, please, Spirit? Or what animal spirit have we got for this reading? Oh, wow. Yeah, absolutely. Zebra. This is all about like individuality and being your authentic self and being an individual. And yeah, and again, it's earth energy. So there's definitely this energy of like you're manifesting, you're manifesting this and initiating this true life purpose, in a sense, this true self, whatever you're truly meant to be doing, whatever your true voice or creativity or work is in the world, like shining your individual light, like the sun, shining your sun, you know, getting out there in the world. That's absolutely going to happen for you. You're absolutely going to be able to be your zany self. I'm hearing, like, literally just like fly your freak flag, be yourself, be your authentic self. Not worry about, like, you know, these other, like, what these other disparate people around you, or, you know, because this could be some, if it's not an internal conflict, this could be conflict from others. It could be that you're trying to go into your work and you're receiving you're receiving bit of backlash perhaps from other people. But this is like saying, like, don't mind them, like you be you, you know, like you just do you, and you step into your individual power and be your authentic self and be zany. And, you know, because the zebra is just so original with its like black and white stripes. It's so unusual compared with like the other like safari type animals. You know, and that's you. Like, if you felt like you've been trying to fit into these other things, like, you're not meant to. You're meant to be a zebra. Like, zebras are like totally my favorite, by the way. Like, they're just literally my favorite my favorite animal, because they're just so cool. They just, like, look up a video of a zebra, they're just awesome. They're sort of like a horse, but they're not. They're like a really individual. So that's a really silly way of describing it, but you know what I mean. It's just be your authentic self. And I think with this triangle in the middle of its third eye, with all these like different colors coming through, it's just very yeah, like, I'm hearing it's like, again, it's like that kind of, like, with the multicolored, it's like multi-passionate, you know, like these 9 cups. Like, there's a reason, there's like colors of the rainbow here, and all these colors of the rainbow in this little triangle, and it's like there's all these different things that make you happy. There's all these different ways of being you. There's all these different things that bring happiness to you, or different ways of expressing yourself, or different creative things you like to do. So do them, you know, like, don't be restricted. Like, you're multifaceted, you're multi-talented, you're multi-creative, or multi-cosmic, or multi-cultural even, or, you know, like, draw on, if perhaps you have grown up in different cultures, like, draw on those different cultures to and embrace that part of yourself. Like, don't sort of cut it off. Again, this is coming back to the alchemy and saying, like, that shadow work aspect of reintegrating parts of you and your individual self and your authentic self, bits that got cut off in your childhood, teenage years, even in your 20s or whatever, you know, through sort of restrictive environments of some sort. Oops, sorry. They, you know, that needs to be, that's no coincidence that I just happened to knock my pile of magazines down. That needs to be, that's what they're saying, like that needs to be knocked down. Like those towers, those like institutions, those rules, those other people who've been saying you can't do this and you can't do that, you need to like get rid of that. Like just knock it down. Like be yourself is definitely the message I'm getting. Okay, I'm going to pull a chakra card now to finish off. So see what chakras you might need to heal to step into this beautiful new future you've got coming towards you. What chakras might need some healing? Wow, there we go. Divine Wisdom 36. Okay, I'm just going to check from the book for that one. I think this is to do with your, soul star chakra. So you've got, for those of you who don't know about chakras, you've got 7 main energy centers in the body, but then there's 2 others. There's your earth star chakra, which is under your feet, and your soul star chakra, which is above your crown chakra, up in your sort of the top part of your aura. So this is linked with that one, the soul star chakra. It's divine wisdom. So you have the divine wisdom of the universe available to you at all times. As you may know, you are deeply connected to and an expression of the divine light of the universe. This divine light has within it the powerful knowledge and wisdom of the cosmos. This light is all-knowing, wise, and all-loving, intelligent light. You are reminded at this time that this wisdom is at your fingertips, that you are made up of this wisdom, and that it runs through your blood. You can access it at will. If you've been searching for answers and guidance from sources outside of yourself, it's now time to look inward. It's time to tune in, connect to, and become aware of the divine wisdom that lies within. Trust the calling to deepen and awaken this aspect of yourself as you start to also trust the wisdom that comes to you. Take a moment in a quiet place, ask your questions, and listen to the voice inside your heart offering you the answers and singing the song of divine wisdom. The answers lie within the chambers of your own heart. Sometimes it can be challenging bypassing those crazy thoughts in your head in order to get to your heart. However, once you get that feeling in your body that everything is just right, you will know you are there. Then it is a matter of trusting the process, and as it grows stronger, to use it just like a muscle. It's time to flex your heart and listen to the divine wisdom it has to offer. It pulsates through every cell of your being, ready and waiting for you to awaken to its calling. And the affirmation that you can use to help activate this is, I am aligned to the divine wisdom of the universe and it flows through me in abundance. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. All right, my loves, I'm going to leave it there because that's ended up being quite a long reading. So like I say, I will hopefully be doing more of these readings in the coming weeks. Let me know if you've got any requests for topics. I'll leave my website below. Otherwise, have a wonderful week, all my love, and I will see you very soon. Mwah.